Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. In this video, I shared some of the struggles I had getting my cruise control working on my 1995 Volvo 850 after I did the manual swap. If you have a 95 or 94 turbo and you swap in a manual transmission, it is best to use, or you can use, or whatever you want to use, but it's easiest to get your cruise working if you use a transmission out of a 94 or a 95. The speed sensor things match up. If you have a 96 car or newer, you want to use a transmission out of a 96 car or newer, if that matters to you. If you don't match those properly, you will have to wire things out of the harness to get your cruise control working properly, speedometer, stuff like that. I did match that transmission. I plugged the plug in the back of it that's supposed to be on my 95. Everything else was hooked up properly. The switch on the stock, the vacuum lines, the brake pedal switch. I did not wire in the clutch pedal switch, but I did hook the vacuum up to it. Doesn't matter if that switch is not connected properly. When you push in the clutch, it still will not cut that cruise. You will start seeing your RPM rev up. Now, what you may be able to do is wire that switch in series or something, cut one wire off, one of the brake things, wire a loop into it. That may make that clutch pedal work so that it can cut the cruise. I haven't gotten that far yet. I may make another video of that and link it below. At any rate, everything was hooked up right. My cruise was not working. Then I found out that there is a relay, the cruise control relay, at the fuse panel under the hood next to the fuel pump relay that is supposed to have a tab broken off of it. If that tab is not broken off, it's an automatic relay. It will lock out the cruise. I broke that tab off, still didn't have cruise. I took it to the shop. There was just some kind of glitch in my system. We pulled the number 12 fuse. It was good, plugged it back in. We pulled, I believe, number 28 fuse, plugged it in. It was good. Thomas at the Volvo shop, my mechanic here in Albuquerque, he unplugged the vacuum line to the cruise control pump. He pressurized it. It did held pressure, so there was not any break in the line. He put vacuum on it, made sure that it did move the throttle body, which it did, so that was good. He reached down to unplug the pump. I don't know if he unplugged the cruise control pump and plugged it back in or not. Wiggled it around, made sure it was secured in all the way, which I had already done. Then he told me to take the car for another test drive, try to set the cruise to see if the cruise would set. Lo and behold, it worked. So either there was some bad contact or connection in one of the wires, or there was something stuck open in a diaphragm or something in the vacuum system. That is what we did to get my cruise working, and it now works. I hope you get yours working without any struggles like I had. When you do a manual swap from a auto to manual, one of the challenges is getting the cruise control to work again. Once you make sure that you have the P&P switch wires connected properly, on my car, since it was a 95 or older, it had a plug in the back of the transmission, and your vacuum's hooked up. The system has a, I guess, lockout for the cruise. When the car is not driving at least 22 miles an hour or 25, something like that, your cruise cannot be engaged. And there's a hole on the cruise control relay system. which is this. This is the cruise control controller for your 850s. To get your cruise control to work, that signal has to be broken so that it can engage. This pin right there, 3T, is what has a signal going to it, and when you get your speed, it releases, allowing your cruise to engage. Well, I went on ahead, like suggested on one of the forums, and broke that pin off. So I was bending it back and forth, finally got it bent where it broke off. Now that that pin's broke off, my cruise can engage, and it'll probably engage at any speed. So let me go ahead, swap this relay out. It is under my fuse box over here, and my cruise should work. Remove that seal, loosen these 3 T25s, lift the fuse box up. Other than that, you just open the fuse box there. But we're trying to get to the relays that are on the back side of it. Let me loosen those screws and show you the relays. Here are your relays, your cruise, your fuel pump, and your head and fog lights. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. Put in my modified relay, and we'll take her for a ride to see if she works. With Thomas, I need to check fuse 12 and fuse 28. Rear demise, seatbelt reminder. Yeah, I think those are good. Let me check that. I'm not sure what happened, but I pulled fuse number 12 and number 28 to check them, and I put them back in. Now my cruise is working. So I don't know if there just was some kind of bad blood in those fuses, but my cruise seems to be working now. Cruise. I might have had something stuck in my system because Thomas took the vacuum line off, pressurized it, and now it's working. So I do need to find a way to put the clutch pedal stuff on so that when I'm pushing the clutch it kicks it off. Other than that, I think I'm good to go. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.